What's up, y'all? We were having a conversation on Facebook this morning about parallel compression. I wanted to show you how to use parallel compression if you have a limited number of buses or returns to use. Parallel compression is taking one track, duplicating that track, compressing your duplicate, and blending it in with the original source. The way that's normally done is either somebody copies one track to another track and compresses that. They use a send and return, which is what I did here. So originally you have drums feeding output, and then you're going to have drums feeding parallel compression feeding output while drums are still feeding output. I'll show you what that looks like. Now what I'm going to do with the drums is I'm going to send them to bus 1. So I do that right here. Bus 1 is my parallel compression bus, which feeds right here. So you're going from here to here. Both of these are going to stereo out, which is here. On this track, I have a compressor. Right now, no signal's going to it because this is not turned up. Without this turned up, nothing comes through the channel. As I turn up how much gets sent, you'll see more coming into the channel here, and you'll hear that it's compressed. So what I'm actually going to do is option click this. I'm going to use this fader to determine how much volume we get out of this channel. The reason I'm doing it this way is you want to send the same amount of signal all the time to the compressor. If you don't do it this way, and I'll show you without turning the volume on, this is what happens if you watch the gain reduction. So you want to hit the compressor just as hard the whole time. So use your fader to determine how much you're going to use. Now that's all well and good if you've got a bunch of sends and returns to use, but if you don't, you can do this same effect using just one track. To show you how that works, I'm actually going to move this exact same compressor over to the other track. I'm going to turn this send off because we don't need it. So you see the compressor is working just as hard as it was on the parallel compression track. So we've basically moved the parallel compression track over, but now what we're going to do is we're going to blend the two. The way we're going to do that is we're going to go down to this triangle right here, open it up. We have our output mix. The output mix right now is on 100%, which is why it sounds like this. If I bring the output mix down to 0, it sounds like the original track. So now to do our parallel compression, we blend the two to taste. Now we don't need this track anymore. See ya. And that's it. Parallel compression on one channel instead of two. Frees up your returns for more reverbs, delays, whatever you want to use. Bill Cammack, BillCQC.com. I'm out. Peace.